For 2 decades, one company controlled how billions of people access information. Google didn't just dominate search, it became search. 90% market share. Trillions of queries a year. An empire that felt permanent. Then in just 2 months, a rival hit 100 million users, and the question shifted from whether artificial intelligence could replace Google search to whether it already had. Within a single generation, everything changed. Every search begins the same way, a few words typed into a box, then a split-second wait. Behind the scenes, a silent army of spider bots fans out across the web, crawling billions of pages day and night. Each page is broken down, indexed, and stored in vast, sharded databases, digital filing cabinets, that sort the world's information by keyword, location, and link structure. When a query arrives, algorithms race through these inverted indices, matching terms to documents at lightning speed. The process is ruthless. Only the top results make it to the surface, ranked by hundreds of signals, relevance, freshness, backlinks, and user behavior. For most people, the experience feels effortless. On average, it takes just 1.2 seconds from hitting enter to the first click. About 30% of users choose one of the top links, rarely venturing past the first page. The rest? They are filtered out, buried beneath layers of code and calculation. This pipeline, which included crawl, index, rank, and display, was engineered for speed and scale, but it also set hard boundaries. Users had to guess the right keywords, sift through blue links, and hope the answer was waiting somewhere on the other side. The system was powerful, but it never truly understood the question. It just matched patterns, shuffled links, and trusted that one of them would be close enough. Everyday search felt like a closed loop. People typed in questions, but the answers rarely appeared in plain sight. Instead, the path led through ads, vague headlines, and a guessing game of which blue link might hold the truth. Simple facts often meant digging through cluttered pages or dodging pop-ups just to find a date or definition. The system rewarded those who knew how to speak its language, with the right keywords, the right order, and no room for mistakes. If you missed, you started over. For publishers and creators, the stakes were just as real. Traffic from Google was not just important, it was survival. But as the years passed, something changed. More and more searches ended without a single click. By 2016, about 30% of queries were zero-click. The answer sat right on the results page. By 2023, that number had crossed 50%, with mobile devices pushing it even higher. For many, the search engine results page became both the question and the answer, leaving websites out in the cold. Trust in Google ran deep. The search bar was a fixture on every device, every browser, every home screen. People did not just use it, they relied on it. The idea that search could be replaced felt almost unthinkable, but underneath that confidence, frustration was growing. Too many steps, too much noise, too much control in the hands of one company. The illusion of permanence held, even as the cracks began to show. In 2017, a technical paper quietly rewrote the rules of machine learning. The transformer architecture, built on self-attention, let every word in a sentence connect to every other word instantly. No more slow, step-by-step memory. Researchers could now train models faster and scale them bigger than ever before. The world's first taste of this came with BERT in 2018. Google trained it to read in both directions, capturing context that simple keyword matching always missed. BERT's masked pre-training meant the model could fill in missing words, making sense of intent, not just words on a page. But the real shockwave hit in 2020. OpenAI's GPT-3, with 175 billion parameters, showed that a model could answer questions, write stories, and even code, all from a single prompt. Few-shot learning became the new magic trick, just a handful of examples, and the AI could generalize across tasks. When ChatGPT launched in late 2022, the public saw AI not just as a back-end tool, but as a conversational partner. Suddenly, search was no longer about finding the right blue link. It was about getting a direct, human-like answer, fast, fluent, and often unsettlingly accurate. The promise of AI search was no longer theory. It was out in the open, and everyone could try it for themselves. In February 2023, Google's Bard took the spotlight with a live demo meant to prove that artificial intelligence could answer questions as confidently as any search engine. Instead, it stumbled. Bard claimed the James Webb Space Telescope had discovered a new exoplanet, an announcement that never happened. Within hours, news outlets dissected the blunder. Alphabet's stock slipped nearly 2% in a single day, and the phrase AI hallucination exploded across tech headlines. For millions watching, trust in AI search cracked. If an answer could sound right but be completely wrong, what else might slip through? The industry scrambled for a solution. Engineers at Google, OpenAI, and a wave of new startups raced to anchor these models in real-world evidence. Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, became the new watchword. Instead of letting AI invent facts, RAG systems pull supporting documents from the web, then generate answers with exact citations. Perplexity, AIandYou.com rolled out Cite as you type interfaces, while Bing and Google Search Labs began testing answer panels that linked every claim to a source. The promise: answers you could trace, not just trust. Suddenly, the line between search and conversation blurred. The old habit of clicking and reading gave way to a new ritual: ask, get an answer, and see the receipts right there in the response. Quick pause. If you're fascinated by how technology keeps rewriting its own rules, hit subscribe. The wildest transformation in search is still ahead, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. With every new rollout, the stakes kept rising. Search was no longer just about finding information. It was about believing it. Change in technology rarely announces itself with fanfare. More often, it slips in quietly, reshaping habits and expectations before anyone has a chance to catch their breath. Consider how search engines, once simple directories, have become the architects of daily life, guiding decisions, shaping opinions, even influencing what stories reach the surface and which ones remain buried. The pace of this transformation is relentless. Algorithms evolve, interfaces shift, and the line between human curiosity and machine suggestion blurs a little more each day. Behind every search, there is a silent negotiation between privacy and convenience, between what is sought and what is shown. These shifts are not just technical, they ripple outward, touching education, business, and the very ways people connect with information. As the next wave of changes approaches, the stakes grow higher, and the questions become more urgent. Those who pay attention now will be best prepared to understand what comes next, as the familiar world of search continues to reinvent itself at breakneck speed. Newsrooms that once depended on search traffic now study analytics dashboards with a sense of dread. The old playbook with headline tweaks, search engine optimization audits, and a steady stream of linkable content doesn't guarantee survival anymore. As AI-generated answers crowd out blue links, publishers watch referral traffic slip away, sometimes by double digits within a single quarter. Chartbeat and Parse, our Lee reports show that some major outlets lost up to 20% of their Google-driven clicks after AI answer panels arrived in late 2023. For smaller sites, the drop can mean layoffs or even shuttered operations. The economic shock is not limited to journalists. Entire teams of search engine optimization specialists, affiliate marketers, and freelance writers face a shrinking market. The rules they mastered, such as ranking signals, keyword density, and backlink strategy, are no longer enough. As AI answers siphon off the easy questions, only the most original or deeply reported work stands a chance of being seen. Legal fights have started to spill into public view. In late 2023, the New York Times filed suit against OpenAI and Microsoft, alleging that AI models were trained on their articles without permission. Gannett and other publishers have threatened similar action, arguing that their content is being used to power tools that now compete directly for attention and ad dollars. Each lawsuit is a signal. The old alliances between search engines and media are fracturing, and the next chapter for digital publishing is anything but uncertain. Every leap in search technology brings a new set of possibilities and a new set of questions. As generative AI gets woven deeper into daily life, the idea of a single search box is already giving way to something more personal and fluid. Imagine a world where digital assistants do not just answer questions, but anticipate needs, booking travel, summarizing news, or even managing your calendar, all through a simple conversation. Early prototypes are already here. Some users have started to rely on vertical AI agents, tools built for medicine, law, or finance that can interpret context and deliver domain-specific insights far beyond what a general search engine can offer. But as these assistants grow smarter, regulators are stepping in. The European Union's AI Act, for example, sets strict guidelines on transparency and accountability, aiming to keep automated answers both accurate and fair. In the US, debates swirl over copyright, source attribution, and the right to explanation when AI makes a mistake. These frameworks are still evolving, but they hint at a future where personal agents and specialized domain tools work alongside or even replace today's search giants. The next replacement may not look like search at all. It might feel more like a conversation, a collaboration, or even a partnership between human and machine. The future is being written in real time, with end users and regulators shaping the rules as they go. For now, cautious hope lingers that smarter tools can mean better answers, and that the next era of search will be built with trust, transparency, and human needs at its core. Every search now risks rewriting how we find truth. As AI answers replace blue links, the gatekeepers shift, and so does our trust. The way we seek knowledge is changing in real time. In this race, what replaces Google might just replace what we believe. Subscribe for more.